All right, I'm back and we got a lot of stuff to discuss. We got a reaction video, and everybody and their mama is talking about Kandi going off on fake Tamar. Tamar, girl, you are so done. Okay, it is a wrap for you. The heterosexual men are tired with you from your Vince, his heterosexual self, but then the DL Whisper said he's a homosexual. I don't know what to believe. I don't know. Is Vince, is he a homosexual or heterosexual? Put it in the comment section. I'm not invested. I don't know. I'm just throwing shade at Tamar because she's homophobic, okay? But I really don't give a damn. You know, I'm not interested in no Vince. Vince is not my type. You know, if you can say preference, that's not my preference, okay? Big backs ain't my preference, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with you big people out here. It's somebody for everybody. You just ain't for me, okay? And besides him being big, you know, I don't think he's attractive. I don't think he's attractive. Ooh, but Tamar, she don't got the looks either. So you know they match. And then what about that what about that other dude? What was his name with the dreads? That what is he African? He looked like he's from Africa. He don't look like he's American. He looked like he's from some continent. But yeah, the dude with the dreads, remember him? Yeah, she said that he was whooping her behind. Cause she running that messy ass mouth. She's always getting popped in her mouth. You notice that? Remember when she came out here talking about her mouth fucked up? Somebody done popped her in the mouth. And I think that was a whole lie. I don't know. She never did convince nobody that was the truth. She was shacking up with somebody's husband. Yandy's husband, right? But then who was what was the other heterosexual? Remember that white heterosexual man that dogged her out, was sleeping with Tommy, and then was creeping with her? Man, that's crazy, you know? But yeah, so everybody's talking about Tamar being homophobic and all that. And you know how she did her gay friend Funky Dineva, constantly doing him. And then I heard, don't you know that dude James, her close gay friend, I heard that they fell out too, child. Yeah. And remember when Tamar got into it with Krishan Rock, and it was the other gay men that came out and said Tamar did them dirty and they're homosexuals? Yeah, honey. So anyway, this all started because Tamar, she was fake. She did some type of, hey, how you doing, at this public forum where Kandi was at. And Kandi pretty much called it out because Tamar was trying to make it seem like Kandi was just being a mean person. And Kandi wanted to let you guys know, hey, I'm not just being mean. I have receipts to prove this is an evil, fake person. And I team Kandi with this. I totally feel like stay away from her. You know, something that's not right with homegirl. All right. So let me go here. Let's go with some videos, and then afterwards, if we still have time, I'm going to show you some stuff that have been sent on social media today. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to put this down here and let's react to this.
Y'all, Tamar Braxton is out here getting exposed for using bloggers and trying to fake friendships with them so they can post and talk ish about Kandi. Baby, this is a mess. And Kandi is also dragging Tamar for playing victim. Welcome to Coco and Tea. That's me. Please like the video and hype the video, and let's get into this tea.
Come on, shout out to Coco and Tea, honey.
Okay. So where should we start? I think we need to start with Jason Lee. Okay, Jason Lee and Tamar were fake friends. He thought they were friends, only
Tamar is friends with a whole bunch of homosexuals. I couldn't be a woman friend if she got a lot of homosexual friends. I can't even be friends with you if you just got too many friends. I just don't do it. But a whole bunch of homosexual, why do you need all these gay friends? Huh? What is going on? Am I just a part of your collection? You know, I don't have many friends, but no, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna do all that.
come to find out she was only being friends with him so he can drag Kandi online. And I don't know why he's telling this to Carlos King, and Carlos King is over there That's not my experience. She's been a good friend to me. And it's like, Carlos, I don't know why you can't see the only reason why Tamar ever became a friend with you was because you were getting into it with Kandi. So if y'all don't know, Kandi said she was making her and Carlos King were really cool. She let him have an office inside the candy factory and everything. And then she was trying to make a Lifetime movie or Lifetime story about her life with Escape. And then she found out that Carlos King was allegedly trying to sell the story behind her back and let her have nothing to do with it. So she was like, hell no. And they got into it and they never were friends again. Well, when this was going on, Tamar Braxton, messy ass, hopped on. She was on some radio show at the time, and she was like, I don't think Carlos would do that. Ooh, he's a good person. Mind you, her and Carlos were not cool. We're not friends.
Hell no. I think Carlos and Tamar, they both fake as hell. They like all that shady. They're so sassy. They like to be sassy queens. I don't got time for no sassy ass queen in a man version or a woman version. I just don't care for all that fake ass, hi, hey girl, and all that, putting on type of energy and trying to shade and drag and always in competition with people and doing people wrong, backstabbing to climb the top. That's what those type of people does. I stay away from them.
Ever since then, they've been friends because they both don't like Kandi, and that's what it is. Tamar tries to link up with anybody who don't like Kandi. That's why she became friends with T.S. Madison and Kia, because they used to drag Kandi. Kandi let Tamar come be on her tour. Mind you, her and Escape were on tour. She let Kandi let bitch, can I get it together? Kandi let Tamar come open up for them, right? And this bitch Tamar tried to bring T.S. Madison and Kia on stage. The people that was dragging Kandi, talking about she can't sing and making fun of the way she sings. Like, this is what type of chick that Tamar is. But anyways, listen to Jason Lee talk about Tamar, okay?
Now, if you're talking to Tamar Braxton, then she's going to have her opinion about me because of the fact that I woke up and realized that she was using me and built a relationship with Hollywood Unlocked through Jason Lee and was trying to use my platform to attack Kandi. Once I realized the game, I was like, okay, cool. And then she felt what that looks like because I don't handle betrayal well. And I show up as my true, authentic self. And when you burn me, chances are you're probably going to get burned. Now, I will say that's the same Tamar Braxton, though, who was my friend, who hung out with me, who I put money in her pocket so she could feed her family, who put her on my platform, who brought her on my show. I did stuff with her. The same person. I didn't switch up overnight. But the one thing I won't do is allow anybody to use, abuse, or attack me and think that the Lord that I serve won't give them the blessing of a lesson not to do that to nobody else.
Yeah, so he discovered that Tamar was only being his friend so she could try to talk about Kandi and get him to drag Kandi online. And Carlos, she's doing the same thing with you, boo. I don't know why you can't see it, but she really is. And this is the kind of...
Cuz his ass is fake just like her. Damn, they twin flames. Come on now. You just heard how he did Kandi, how he tried to backstab her. So that's not a genuine good person. So of course they're gonna rub each other back, So let's fast forward it.
If she calls me to say, did you see Kandi? Go look at this. She's wear fake designer. Go look. Look over there. Oh yeah, she ain't got no money. You're talking to Hollywood Unlocked. You're in the wait.
Now Kandi got money. I know that's a damn lie.
You're not kikiing on the phone because I don't kiki. Do you call me? We kiki about people?
No.
I don't kiki with nobody.
You don't.
I get paid. I get paid. Hey, Rihanna will card. Anybody will tell you we don't gossip about people because I get paid millions of dollars to do it. I ain't doing it for free. Don't call me on my phone.
Tamar is obsessed with Kandi, okay? She's obsessed with Kandi. She talks about her all day, every day. She really want to be their friend. She's really mad that Kandi and Tiny are so good of friends when thought she was best friends with Tiny at one point, and then they fell out, and she just want to be in that clique again. That's why she's so obsessed with dragging her businesses, so obsessed with saying she can't sing. She can't understand why Kandi is successful and rich when she thinks she sings better than Kandi. And it's not because of the singing. It's because of the person that Kandi is, okay? You're just a fucking spiteful, mean person, Tamar. That's why you're not successful. So now let's get to Kandi, because Kandi
Tell her ass again. And you know what? Tamar, what is she? She in her 50 years old. 50. You in your 50 going on 60 and you still acting like this? You know, some people does not change. Some people say, well, you know, she just mature in her age. She's 19, 20. Hell, they don't change. They in their 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s acting the same way. So keep that in mind. A lot of people do not change. That's just who they are.
Drag Tamar by the little edges that she has left, okay? So Tamar's fake ass was at the Essence Fest and she seen Kandi and Monica. Mind you, she ain't fucking with Monica either. I should say Monica ain't messing with Tamar either because they all fell out when Tamar's ass got fired from the Real, and then they were asking Toya, Monica, and everyone to host the Real, and Tamar got pissed off and blocked everybody. So anyway, she seen Kandi and Monica and tried to go up to Kandi and like, hey girl, and shake her hand, and Kandi looked at her crazy, and Monica was like, bitch, I ain't in it. Like neither one of them wanted nothing to do with her because all you do is talk about Kandi every chance you get. Tamar, how dare you try to get in her face and say hi? You're a weirdo. So Kandi addressed this on Speak on It. And then, of course, Tamar.
Let's fast forward it here. So this is a part that she's referring to.
Monica ain't messing with her. Ain't nobody messing with her. But what does Tamar do? Tamar tries to act like, oh, they're the mean girls of Atlanta.
Tamar Braxton.
Okay, there we go.
I do not like that bitch. I'm just gonna be straight up. I do not like that bitch. I do not like her. She is a fake ass bitch to me. And no, I was not finna be fake with her motherfucking ass at that place. I was sitting there looking at her crazy because I'm like, why is she over here acting like she's trying to shake my hand in here when this lady talks crazy about me on a regular basis on the internet?
So
all the fucking time. And then, first of all, and for the people who say I left her out of the picture, that is not true. I posted the pictures with the people who were being presented an award. So the award winners and the presenters. That was who was supposed to be on the stage. I don't even know why she was on the stage. She was not presenting and she did not win.
The reason why she was on the stage because she wanted everything to be about her. The reason why she was on the stage because she's messy and she's delusional. That's only to cause drama, to get you to talk about her the way y'all doing now. Okay, this was all part of her plan. She wanted everything to be about her, and that is so disrespectful to everybody that won. It was so disrespectful to the event. She did this shit on purpose. Damn, y'all can't see past what she does? That's why her family don't even like her. Tamar Braxton family don't even fool with her because, honey, nobody want to deal with that. The straight men don't even deal with her.
Anything. So I was like, I don't know why she's up here doing this fake ass interaction that she's doing.
You handled it very well.
Apparently, she, at the people, the world, when I say the people, I mean the people who are watching, she had y'all thinking that I'm a mean girl. But let me just say, she gives a very false representation of what be going on. This lady is constantly trying to gaslight me on a regular basis. Okay, so that was just a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, July 4th.
July 4th.
4th, yeah.
This past weekend, on Saturday, what day was that?
July 25th.
On July 25th. So a few weeks later, I'm at a party here in Atlanta. I coming in late. I walk into the party. It's like dark. I'm walking in and she's walking out. As she's walking by me, she says, after she done passed by me, to be clear, she says, bitch.
Well, that changes.
I had not said anything to this woman.
Well, that changes things. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Tamar is always throwing rocks and hiding her hand. Kandi was going deep in this. Speak on it. Y'all should go watch it. But basically, she said she ignored. This was just a week ago. She ignored Tamar. Went in the party. She went in the party, sat down. Some guy sits behind her. She's like, "Who is this guy?" I guess it's a guy that Tamar's there with. She's like, "I don't know if it's her man or what." She said the guy sat behind me. Then I see Tamar circling around. So I'm like, I don't know what's really going on. I'm trying to make sure I'm safe in my surroundings. So not Tamar, Kandi turns to the guy and she's like, "Hello, nice to meet you." Puts her hands out and shakes his hand. He's like, "Hello, nice to meet you." Then she said, "Here come Tamar." And Tamar want to be all in his face and basically trying to stand over him and be like, how Tamar is, fucking a grown ass wannabe hood bitch. That's what she is. Like, it's so annoying.
Oh my gosh, she's so messy.
Sees how she was sitting. Love the girls. You love.
So I want to go here. They're saying that Tamar questioned after sending homophobic text messages to Kandi.
Well, this clown knows that your husband is a part of the LGBTQ community. I actually saw him on a date with a man. So come join the prep circus. Said another word about me, bitch. I'm releasing the proof. Like I told your non-singing lying ass, this ain't the housewives, bitch. Because just remember this, bitch. I'm the one that got something going on. And you're the one with she loves to tell y'all how I can't sing, I can't do nothing. You the one who can sing so beautifully, but don't nobody give a fuck about it. Because the only reason you ever get airtime lately is when you're talking about me or you're talking about somebody else. You're doing something negative. And if that's what you want to be known for is negative bullshit, keep doing what you're doing. Other than that, I would suggest learn how to be a lady. Oh, she texted me. Well, this clown knows that your husband is a part of the LGBTQ community. I actually saw him on a date with a man. So come join the prep circus. Said another word about me, bitch. I'm releasing the proof. Like I told your non-singing lying ass, this ain't the housewives, bitch.
Ooh, that's just evil and horrible. So she's saying that Todd is a homosexual and Todd was on a date with another man. I don't believe that shit. She mad because the DL Whisper exposed that Vince was a homosexual. Now, why is Tamar involved with somebody else's affair? But what's going on with Vince? Is Vince a real homosexual like DL Whisper said? Did she respond to DL Whisper about her ex-husband being homosexual? Huh? And hell, she probably fucking on so many gay men. Y'all better leave Kandi alone. Leave Todd and Kandi alone. All right. So people are saying Tamar homophobic, but loves using their lingo, disgusting human. Pride. Well, yeah, most of them do. They love to be up gays, but they have a hatred towards their ass. Ooh, that's why I don't deal with people, honey. I don't deal with motherfuckers. Okay, Tamar next to Kandi is more proof on how homophobic she is. She has a long history of weaponizing homosexuality, and she's batshit crazy. Don't she need to worry about her son? How you doing? How you doing? Okay? Hello, clock that T, honey. Because the real homophobics, they've been clocking her son.
And the reason being is because we are the infectees. We make up over 50%. Now, when I first started talking about PrEP, it was 47%. Now we are over 51% of infectees of HIV. And so the good thing about me speaking about PrEP is that I believe the stat was 4% when I first started talking about it, and now we're at 6%. But at the end of the day, we have to really have open conversations about protecting ourselves and not just leaning on the understanding of our partners. Oh, we made a deal, so this is the deal. No, the deal is with me. Okay, and so I'm going to get on PrEP and I'm going to make sure that I'm protected no matter what you're doing behind my back. I know that I'm going to sleep good at night because I've protected myself. And the reason being is because
So much of your story has centered around visibility, resilience, transformation, and living authentically out loud. So what does it look like for trans women to fully prioritize their own health?
So I think as a trans person, to prioritize your health would be to have conversations like these, where we open up and we're able to break down stigmas and we're able to tackle the difficult topics that sometimes we stray away from. But I also think that being confident and moving through life with your head held high is the best thing to do, because especially in this day and age, people will try to tell you who you are. So you have to confidently know.
So we got a jam session.
and ain't time for that though.
So much of your story has centered around.
All right, honey. Well, this is what's going on. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my commentary, and I'll see y'all later.